Yay! There was a gas crisis.
Yeah.
There is a gas crisis.
Welcome to Gas
No,
House
there
Drive.
was. There was not.
I mean, I drove by the Kroger that's on, what is it, like Legacy and Independence. That one's like straight up out of gas.
Yeah, I know there's still a good amount of stations that are out of gas still.
Yeah,
I mean,
but there's no lines anymore.
Yeah.
That is.
Probably because there's no gas.
Nope. The Kroger has gas, I think. The Walmart definitely has gas, and the 7-Eleven right there also has gas.
Cool. Well, I will say, I'd say we still need a carpool for like the next week. So
Yeah,
we
that's
just want to
fine.
do Tuesday and Thursday just in case.
That's fine.
Cool. And then after that, we're good. So we are going to see Do the Right Thing today.
Do the right thing.
And that's a Spike Lee movie?
Yes.
All right, cool.
It's if I remember right, it's like one of the first Sam Jackson roles.
Yeah, that's right.
This is what came out in like the 80s?
I think so. I think it's either 80s or early 90s. I'm gonna double check, but I'll explain why. So today we're seeing that, and tomorrow we're gonna see 3 movies back to back to back. Well, me and Casey are. We're gonna see North by Northwest. We're gonna see Terminator 2, and then Brett's gonna join us for Blazing Saddles, all at the Draft House. Now, the reason why we're seeing Blazing Saddles and this one is because it is a fight against, like, I need to check what the
Charlottesville?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's because of the Charlottesville.
I think
Oh,
you
yeah.
said that in the text to me.
See, I knew those 2 movies were both going to be like pretty racial, not like racially charged, but you know, definitely has elements of race.
Yeah, no, they're showing like a
sexual
bunch of
themes.
movies like that. They're showing, so these 2, then they're also showing like the Martin Luther King movie from like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I think it was
Selma. That's what it was
Selma,
called. Yeah. But yeah, that's why we're seeing these.
Cool. Well, it helps out a bit, and then
It was Indiscrimination, is I think what it's called.
oh, that makes sense.
I think that's what the series is called. Yeah.
But speaking of doing the right thing and raising awareness, I always watch this one speedrunning marathon every like twice a year. There's one in summer and one in winter,
Yes.
and usually they're doing like either a fight against cancer sort of deal or Doctors Without Borders. They actually popped up a impromptu one for this weekend only.
Yeah.
Called I think it's just Games Done Quick for Houston or something like that. The Houston Relief Fund or something like that. And I'm planning on catching some of that tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'll probably donate like $10.
Wait, what is that?
It's a, you know what speedrunning is, Casey?
No.
It's where people try to beat a game as fast as possible.
Okay.
Like, usually, sometimes the rules vary depending on game, but usually it's like until you get to the credits.
Okay.
And some games are like pure runs where you have to do everything as it was meant to be. And then there are like glitch runs where you can use glitches and stuff to like skip parts of the game or so on and so forth.
Okay.
But they're doing a charity marathon for this weekend, just playing games literally for 2 days straight.
Yeah.
And it's different people every time, so it's not just one dude like playing games for literally 48 hours, but like they're just trying to beat games as fast as possible, getting donations in to help out Houston.
Oh, so it's like a live stream.
Yeah, it's literally what it is. It's on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that Jim Lee has a Twitch now?
Jim Lee? I'm not surprised.
He does sketches on Twitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
I think this is a good way for him to like raise a little bit of extra money for himself too.
I'm pretty sure he's getting plenty of money. He's
Oh,
like, well,
yeah.
he's like one of the heads of DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it's just a fun thing for him to do.
And it wasn't Indiscrimination, it was Intolerable.
Intolerable. Okay.
Yeah, and it's, they're showing, what is it, like Green Room, 12 Angry Men, the movies that we would know, Do the Right Thing, Blazing Saddles, and Selma, like I said.
Man, I would have killed to see Green Room again.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's on Blu-ray now too. So.
Yes, it is.
Green Room, that was forever ago for us. That was like episode 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Damn. You're wearing your
No, I'm
that's
not.
on the wrong side. Oh no,
No,
yeah, you're
it's
wearing your
supposed to
director
be on
one.
this side.
Yeah, you're wearing your director hat today.
Yes.
I'm wearing my Jurassic Park hat today. Casey, where the fuck's your hat?
I don't wear hats.
You should wear. Well, yeah, you have good hair, so I don't
Thank
know.
you. Yes, I do.
I mean, Quentin has no hair, and I have too much hair, so.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah, I haven't really worn hats since like marching band senior year.
Well, then even then, those were like necessities.
Yeah.
Like legit, you.
That wasn't
had-
style hat, that was don't burn my face hat.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't really like. I don't really wear hats. Like even like after that and then like before that, I wouldn't wear hats like as a casual thing.
See, I never, when we were in marching band, I never wore the hat in front of my face. I always wore it backwards, and then I put my aviators on because I looked like a badass.
Sure.
No, I'm being serious. That's what I did.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, sure, you look like a badass and not somebody out of Top Gun.
Hey, for the record, when your voice goes across a fucking football field, you always look like a badass.
Badass, yeah.
Or when you puked up watermelon.
No, it was strawberries
Watermelon.
and red Gatorade.
You melon.
Gross. Ew.
I remember
I
that.
Really
remember that
red
day, too.
vomit. What is with your fucking family and vomit? I swear to God.
Speak of the devil, my brother threw up this morning,
Again?
and that's the second time he did it this week.
Why?
He threw up some other morning this week.
Why? Is he pregnant? Why is he throwing up all the
I
goddamn
don't
time?
fucking know, man.
I haven't thrown up in like 2 years, and your brother's done it like 5 times in the past 2 months.
Well, I haven't done it in like 2 years. Actually, no, he did it 4 times in the past 3 months.
Whatever.
Yeah,
About the same frequency.
Yeah, that's
he's a vomit boy.
Oh my God. What? What?
Yeah.
That is, I don't understand. At least my brothers haven't pissed on a laundry basket in like 5 years.
Hopefully.
I'd hope not.
Yeah, you don't know.
There's always things peeing in my laundry.
So what have you guys been up to this week?
School.
school. And also, I just recently joined Tinder and Bumble, so that's been fun.
High five.
There it is, yes.
Go you, yeah.
Yeah, I've got like 5 matches, I think.
Man, that's like 5 more than I've ever gotten.
Wait, really?
No, I have.
You've had matches.
I've gotten a couple,
Yeah.
and there were a couple. There was a good period of time when I had it. All I would do, because I did.
You'd send them gifts of the Eric Andre
I would
show.
send them gifts
Yeah,
of
yeah.
fucking Eric Andre because I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah, I thought you were just trying to weird them out. Like they were okay with it. Like, damn, wed me now.
It served 2 purposes. One, I wanted to make sure they weren't a bot. None of them were,
Okay.
surprisingly. Number 2 was I was just like, I really don't care. So I would always send them the same one. It was a GIF or GIF of Eric Andre cutting hot dogs from his ceiling. Like there were hot dogs hanging via string in front of his desk, and he would just cut them. That's all that I'd do.
That's great.
And then they'd ask me why, and then I'd send them more Eric Andre stuff. But yeah, I've matched with like a couple of people. I've only met 2 of them in person.
Oh, yeah?
One of them was silent, and the other one, yeah.
That was the,
Fuck.
Going through Whataburger but getting Thai food, right?
What?
What?
That was the analogy that we came up
Oh
with.
yeah,
right?
that was what I came up with.
You're gonna have to explain the
I can't
fuck out
remember
of that analogy.
Can't remember if I did this on the podcast or not. But so what happened is I met this girl, and we got coffee once. We met 2 times, but we got coffee the first time, and she was from Korea, had just moved here like 2 or 3 months ago, spoke enough English to where we could like have a conversation, and so I messaged her after we met up that first time, and I'm like, so what are you looking for? She's like, oh, I think I'm just looking for friends, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then the next time, the day after Comic-Con actually,
Okay.
the Monday right after Comic-Con, she asked me, she's like, hey, do you want to come over? And I'm like, sure. And she said she wanted to be friends, so I'm like, okay, she wants to be friends. I go over, she turns on Netflix, and then she didn't want to be friends, Brett.
Oh.
She didn't want to be friends. She wanted to do a lot more than that, and she didn't tell me. So the analogy that I used for Casey was, I was like, it's like you go to Whataburger, which is like a decent food joint, right?
Yeah.
And you order Whataburger, and then you open your bag when you get your food, and you see Thai food, which is also good. But you just don't understand how you went from one to the other. You are more confused in the end than you should have been.
Oh, I know she was confused in the end.
Shut up. But yeah, that's pretty much my. And then the other girl that I met was literally silent the whole time.
That's
Twice.
Good.
Not once, twice.
And
See, I strived for conversation. I actually went out and I was like, hey, let's talk, let's do this, let's talk about this, let's do this. And she's like, yes, no, maybe, bye. And I'm like, nice, thanks, get the fuck out of my house.
See, you guys are on that. I downloaded and then immediately deleted this one app. Casey was there for it. If you remember what the actual name was, Casey.
Grinder?
No, it wasn't Grinder.
Damn.
It wasn't Growler either.
Wait.
It was like Bone City or something.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like Bone City.
Yeah, it was one of those apps. It had a 4-star rating. Like all the fucking
Bullshit.
ratings were
No, I think it was
were
like, no,
all
it wasn't 4
bots.
stars. I think it was like 3 stars.
Oh, it was like 3.
So
it was
like,
3 point something.
It was it's like decent.
Yeah,
You
but
know, it's not,
all the reviews were like 5-star and had like basically the same thing. So you know it was fucking bots.
Yeah.
Like I install it, I try to log in, and it looks like a fucking Snapchat login. Like they like ripped them off. And man, it was. I didn't even get it past the first screen. Like I was like, no, this is getting deleted immediately.
It might be better if you go around this dude.
Yeah, you know, I'm just trying to find a safe place to actually get around him.
But yeah. So how's it going with you,
well,
Casey?
I've got 5 matches.
Nice.
2 of them I've got their like actual phone numbers and we're kind of texting.
Nice.
The best thing is that they asked me for like if we could text, and I was just like, oh, there it is.
Ooh.
One of them. All right, so for one of them, I kind of royally fucked up on.
Oh, that you did.
Yeah.
You told me about this one.
No, here's the thing. So one of them, she said something like we should meet up for like lunch or something sometime.
Yeah.
And then I responded with like, and I didn't exactly know how to respond to that.
Yeah.
Just because like I didn't know if she like actually wanted to like do something. She actually wanted to like plan something out that just then.
Yeah.
Or if she was expecting like, yeah, let's just do something sometime, like a generic kind of response.
Yeah.
So I ask a friend of mine what she thinks, but she's sleeping and she's not responding. And so I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just send her like, yeah, we should do something sometime, right?
Yeah.
And so I send her, yeah, we should do something sometime. And then I immediately send her, fuck it, I just said, let's just do something sometime, which is supposed to be for the other person.
Yeah.
And I
or
low-key
the
kind of
little
fucked up on
love
that.
guru.
Wait, what?
Yeah, wait, so you know how like...
What he did is he meant to send a text to his love coach.
Okay.
But apparently it was like copied to the clipboard, if that was right there, right, Casey? Or,
Wait, I mean like...
I don't know how you did it, but...
I can pull up the actual...
But basically he sent the text that was meant for the love guru saying like, okay, I just asked her out, something along that lines.
Yeah.
To the person he was asking out.
Dumbass melon.
You can really, just keep going.
It's a train wreck.
Keep going. It starts here.
Okay.
Yeah. And you'll No, and then get this. She was like she asked me for my number to start texting.
Yeah.
I play it off, and I'm just like, fuck yeah. It is
Nice
like
job.
it is on. The game is afoot.
See, you guys both know I can't text for shit.
No, you can't.
I am a fucking robot. I even had one of my other friends tell me about that. Because he was in Houston almost for the hurricane. He was there last Friday and then drove up here because he was like, fuck it. This is Adam.
Oh, this is Adam, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, fuck it. Because he was there for a med school interview, and he did the interview, and they're like, we have a student meet and greet afterwards. You want to come? And he's like, there's a hurricane. No. So he drove
That's
here.
a very him thing to say.
So he drove here, and then I was talking to him, and he's like, yeah. He said he was talking to one of his doctor friends, or one of his like mentors or something, and he sent him this like wall of text. He's like, okay, had an interview here, was in Houston, drove up, and all this kind of stuff. And it was like if it was on Samsung, it would be like 4 separate messages, right?
Yeah.
His doctor friend responds with, be safe. That's it. And I was like, so your doctor friend is me. He's like, yeah. So whenever I meet up with start talking with people, I like I'm like, and not because I'm like fucking weird. I'm just like, please, let's meet up, because I'm not as wooden as it sounds. I'm just like, let's meet up and do something, and like it 99% of the time they're like, or they just never respond, and I'm like, nice.
Speaking of wood, I found out you can clone your dick for $40.
Nice.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What is
You
it?
mean like take a mold of it and then like 3D print it?
What is it?
Like they take a mold of it and then you like pour silicone in it and it makes a dildo.
What is it that Lil Dicky says at the end of
Okay, it's not paper mache, and I'm not gonna write it, for one.
Yeah, I'm gonna paper mache my dick and ride it. Wait, I ain't actually gonna do that.
It kind of sounds gay, but
it ain't.
I mean, I got the putty and shit right here. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm mounted on my wall.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm legit so confused. I have no idea what
It's
the
like the
fuck.
end to one of his songs. I forget
Okay.
which one exactly.
Why would he?
Ex-girlfriend.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
ex-boyfriend, sorry.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because
Yeah.
it wasn't off of a professional rapper.
No.
That was
Oh,
good.
also, I found out, so Tyler, the Creator, is going to be here the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And...
So the day before
the
Thanksgiving.
day before Thanksgiving, yeah, sorry. And he's going to be at the Southside Ballroom, which is standing room only.
Oh, Jesus.
And his tickets, they sold tickets for $30.
Wow. That is
Shit's
a steal.
$136 now.
Oh,
You think it's not sold out?
No, like I knew it was sold out.
Yeah, the day they went on,
But
they
like,
were $30.
Like buying it from them, like $30. Shit, that's real good. That's a steal.
I should have bought the tickets, and I feel dumb now.
Yeah, well.
Oh well.
Wait, was that when you texted me?
No, that was like way after because I was just like, hey, maybe I'll go. That's a good idea. So I'm still considering going, but I have to buy scalper tickets.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did that for Kendrick, and that was like the best thing in the world.
How much was Kendrick?
Kendrick, I think I bought the tickets for like. You always do that.
Fuck.
Every single time. I swear
was
to God.
trying to get a jump on it, and fuck you. What
But-
happened was I tried to get into the lane next to me,
But it-
and it emerged back into the same damn lane I was just in.
I think for the Kendrick tickets, it was only $30 over, or like maybe 30 or $20 over the like
Normal price.
the regular price. But I mean, that means he was just selling it for how much he bought it for, because the tickets were, because whenever you buy tickets, they fuck you and add like 20 to $30
Oh,
worth
yeah.
of surcharges and extra fees and shit.
Yeah. Now, speaking of which, what was I gonna say? You hear about that like debacle that Taylor Swift and Ticketmaster got up to?
No, I didn't.
Basically, what was happening in order to like get tickets for one of her concerts.
Yes.
Ticketmaster was running a quote unquote promotion to see like, oh yeah, fans can compete to get the best tickets, and what they had to do is like you had to buy the album, get some shirts,
Oh,
post on
fuck
social media.
yourself.
Yeah.
So you have
no.
to buy you have to buy more stuff, and then you have to buy the tickets too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck you.
yeah, and it was like to compete with tickets, and they even openly acknowledged that bots are going to be competing as well.
Oh,
It
go
was-
fuck yourself.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is
no.
trash.
Yeah, everyone was like super pissed.
Did you listen to her new song?
I did not.
I did.
It is god-awful.
It's pretty bad.
It's, like, really-
pretty bad.
It's like you
And-
made me do it, right?
It's
Look what you made me do.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, it's-
that alone I hate as a message because
It's-
no one can make you do anything. It's a very
Mother-
childish message.
Motherfucker. I mean, like I don't like pop music in general,
Oh, I don't mind it myself. I love Katy Perry and I can like get down to some T Swift songs.
but
It's
fuck,
pretty
this song is
fucking
bad.
bad.
It's
It's
like
bad, dude.
really
Well,
bad.
oh, and we're
It's
probably have
honestly-
time to get to before the movie.
Yeah, we will.
It's really bad.
Dude, it's like really fucking
All
bad.
right, I'll have to give it a listen then.
We can listen to it after the movie.
Sure.
Like right after the movie, listen to that, and then start with a review of that.
yeah, yeah, we'll do that.
Do the right thing.
A bonus Draft House Drive single review.
Yeah. God. Oh, and with Villains, I'm starting to like the second single that they released. The Evil Has Landed, I think. I'm starting to like that song a lot more.
See, I just listened to like Clockwork again today, and like it's just too good.
I know. It's too good. And I mean, here's the thing. So you have to think about it this way. Out of all their albums, Villains is the worst.
As in like the
As in
worst
that, no,
reviewed
as
or-
yeah, as in like worst reviewed, all that kind of stuff.
Huh.
Think about how good all the other stuff is.
Which band is this for?
Queens of the Stone Age.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it also brought to my attention like a difference between you and me, because you like your heavy metal, like fast-paced, like action shit. is,
Yes.
Like what you like.
Well, sometimes it depends
Yeah.
on.
Well, more often than not.
Yes.
More often than not, it's like what you tend to in music, in media,
Yeah.
everything. I'm more like on the chill side.
Yes.
So that's the reason why I like To Pimp a Butterfly more. Why I love.
No, I like To Pimp a
I'm just
Butterfly
saying, like, as what's one of my favorite albums of all time, and I
Yeah.
get that it's one of yours as well.
No, that is the best album of all
Yeah.
time with me.
Yeah.
There's no debate. That is the album.
It's up there for me. Like,
Yeah.
it's very much up there. It's
That-
easily one or two. But
that
it's because for me, I don't like saying that a single album is my favorite.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different genres that I like depending on the mood.
I'll say
That's
that.
just me.
I'll say that.
But like I'm just saying, like with movies and other media, I tend to have it like it more laid back and stuff like that. Like Persona 5, I could tell you're gonna fucking hate that game if you ever
Yeah.
picked it up, but I absolutely adore it. There's one thing and that's probably why I like
That's
Clockwork
why I like
much more than Villains.
Oh, I still like Clockwork more than Villains, but Villain as an album, like Clockwork is better, but in terms of jams,
Well,
Villains
even then,
is better.
I still like Clockwork more in terms of jams. Like, there's a lot of like really good, like faster paced songs in there that I like a lot more.
But even then, I still think like Songs for the Deaf and Era Vulgaris, those are the jams albums.
See, that one's I have to listen to. Like, when it comes to me and music, I prefer my more chilled out stuff more often than not.
I bang
Which is why
hard.
I like Soft and Wet. It's a good song.
Shut up.
About getting pissed.
It's about yourself, you bitch.
I am soft and wet, and you
I
know
know.
it. I am Mr. Soft and Wet.
We have 5 minutes, 6 minutes until the movie starts.
Fine. I'll just park right here.
We gon' do it. Gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Poor bitch, guys, I'm getting towed. Towed, lol. All right, we'll see you guys after the flick.